Yes, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Uh, Episode 3 of the Road to Ruud Gullit. Today's episode, as I'm getting very bored of squad battles, I've decided I'm going to start my divisions. So we go, it's my first, well, it's actually my second, but I actually disconnected due to, I had to rush off for some personal issues. Yeah, this is the first proper game I'm going to play. My opponent's not got a great team, he hasn't got a great chem, but you never know. Division 10, he might have the same idea as me, so he might be half decent. But we're going to get into it. I'm going to do a bit of live commentary and just some general FIFA chit chat. Cool, so we kick off and we're going to go and try and get one of these unreal and really lucky kickoff goals. We don't get too far, we get a corner, first corner of the match, first few minutes. We go near post, whip it in, header, straight at the keeper. Keeper saves it. It's good though. Some good early pressure from the boys here, which you can't get wrong. And we go. And how does that not go in? Now that was a bit of a goal line scramble, wasn't it? Anyway, my opponent comes down the pitch and he's attacking. What I will say is my opponent's team, as you saw, is absolutely lightning fucking quick. It was really pissing me off. All his midfielders and attackers were ridiculously fast. But that as well is probably a pitfall. He's got all attackers as midfielders. So my midfield was much more stronger, especially with the big boy Bakayoko. He's gangster, he is. Anyway, we cut in with Narsing, I believe, or Gray, and we get a free kick. Now we're going to try and do one of these jammy free kicks. 2 players. Dummy the first one, dummy the second one. Driven past to Sonaldinho, gets into the box, and he gets tackled. Story of my life. And to be fair, guys, when I've watched other YouTubers, FIFA YouTubers that are quite good, the amount of chances they have in full games where they try and take it through or take it past someone and they just get tackled. But obviously they're a bit more refined than me. They get to play thousands of games, and I've not played near that. I think on my main account I've played maybe almost 200 games, which is still fucking loads, especially because I don't even play Foot Champs. But anyway, guys, I'd love to hear. So when you see this video, Team of the Year will be out, and my next video will be a pack opening from packs that I've saved up through various challenges, SBCs, fucking hell, everything. Same as squad battles as well. I've saved up some packs, so I'll be doing a pack opening for Team of the Year, and hopefully, you know, without spending any money, because it is a road to glory, we could get some decent players. And if we do, it will just make the road to glory, wouldn't it? Because you think we can boost our coins up so much, we can improve the team. It's fucking incredible. But we're not going to get our heads up, because the amount of times it doesn't happen. Well, I've never packed anyone good in my entire FIFA life, I don't think. I think the best was this year, it would have been an 88 Matt Summels, but I've never packed anything better than that, and that was after an SBC as well, so still decent. But I'd say in the comments, I'd love to know, what you think of Team of the Year this year. If you think someone should be in there, someone shouldn't be in there. Me personally, my Team of the Year would be, I'm going to start from the top. I'm a massive Chelsea fan, and obviously there's a bit of rivalry between Chelsea and Tottenham, but it's undeniable. Harry Kane, to score the most goals in Europe in a year, he's deserving of it. He's a wicked striker, and yeah, I say he deserves it. And then my next two, we're going to go for Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, both absolutely brilliant players, the best 2 in the world, no doubt about it. For some reason, I really don't like Neymar. I think he's an idiot. I don't know. I know he moved to potentially win the Ballon d'Or and stuff like that, but he's moved to League 1. And there's only really one team in there, because Monaco, all their players have been bought now, so they're not doing great. So there's literally one team, so he's going to win cups because no one else can rival him. they're doing well in the Champions League, fair play. But still, why would you go to a league like that? Yeah, it was more competitive in the bloody La Liga. But I'd like to see him get kicked up, if I'm honest, by fucking John Joe Shelby or something like that. That'd be brilliant. Anyway, off subject. But then my midfield, as I say, Chelsea fan, and I think this lad has been doing bits, hasn't he, for the last year, for the last 2 years. And it's N'Golo Kante. He's just an absolute little magician. He's just everywhere, tackling, winning the ball back, moving it forward. He's just he's the best at what he does in the world in my eyes. And then alongside him, another Premier League player, big old KDB. He's someone who, I say, as a Chelsea fan, it's painful to see how good he is and how good he's become. But yeah, he's just wicked at the moment. Everything he touches turns to goals, and he's got a right old ping on him as well. And then the only other person I'd say in that midfield as well would be, for me, Luka Modric, just because I think as well he's a small little magician. He moves the ball brilliantly. Not much else you can say about him. He's just fucking world class. My defenders, I'm not sure why people are putting Antonio Valencia in there, or even Kyle Walker, because personally I don't think they've warranted even to be in contention for it. I'm going to stick with, on the right side, Dani Alves, based on the fact that he's a world-class player, still playing. I know he's going to Ligue 1, but he's just a world-class player, not just defending, just getting forward his entire game. And next to him, apologies guys, you'd have to go Sergio Ramos. I say this guy's been doing bits for absolute years. He's a solid defender. He can be a bit of an arsehole at times, but you know, passion gets the better of you. The other centre back in my eyes would be Azpilicueta, or Dave as Chelsea fans like to call him. The guy is the best defender in the league by far. He's so solid. Not much else to say about him. And as well, someone I don't feel has got recognition for what he's been doing over the last couple of seasons, last year and a bit, is Marcos Alonso. The fella's a wicked left back. He's wicked at going forward. He's wicked at defending. We get a nice little header here as well. I'll comment on that. That's a cheeky little header from the corner. But anyway, Marcos Alonso, he's been doing bits, and it's a shame to not see him in the squad as much as I thought he would. But that would be my vote anyway. And then in goal, again, unsure why people are choosing Gigi Buffon. You know, Italy didn't even make it through. He lost the Champions League final. But why does that warrant just because he's retiring? That's like what people are doing. Because he's retiring, they're voting for him. It ain't a sympathy vote. They're voting for the best. And the best is De Gea, by far. So that would be who gets my vote, David De Gea. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I respect that. But yeah, that's just my opinion of the players. I don't want to base the players, but Team of the Year, on FIFA. I want to base it real life, and that's what I've based it on. Real life. So like Chiellini, I can't. Is it Chiellini or Bonucci? I can't say if I think he's worthy of it, because I don't really watch the Italian league football, whereas I watch Premier League and Spanish league football a bit more, because for me it's more exciting. But I say that's just my personal. Oh, it's a horrible cough. That's just my personal preference. Anyway, we're into the second half. We're 1-0. As you can see before, my opponent got a kick-off goal. Fucking devil spawn of this game. Hopefully, we can get things back on track, and as our first, I say first in fucking inverted commas, our first Divisions game will be a success, if not be a travesty. What was I doing there? That's ridiculous. It's like I've never fucking played the game before. But yeah, say if you guys have got some opinions on Team of the Year, drop it in the comments box, and let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll try and reply when if you do comment. But also, for like my next video as well, I'm going to be using some players in an SBC for like the Team of the Year one to get an extra pack. So I'm going to have a few slots free, i.e. centre back, left back, and a midfield slot. So I think as well. So I know I got about 25k. So so something that I want to bear in mind, and it's something that I'm going to put out on Twitter as well. As I want some of people that potentially will watch it to make the decision for me. So I know players that could go there. It's not me being lazy, but I just think it'd be cool to interact potentially with some viewers. Maybe get some more subscribers on board. It's all good. Bit of interaction. As you can see from the gameplay, I'll go back to it. I was building up slow there, guys. Just through watching other FIFA YouTubers, I've just been building the play up slow. This is so much better to get a goal from. I try and do a cheeky free kick driven, but he reads it and he cuts it out, and he comes on the counter attack. What can you do here? As I say, his counter attack's really fast. That's a terrible slide tackle. Don't know what I'm doing. And again, terrible slide tackle. Don't know what I'm doing. Thank God I've got Jack Butland in goal. This fella is overpowered as fuck. I'm gonna stick with my formation because I'm not struggling. I wouldn't say I'm struggling. I'm still in the game. If it got harder, I'd change down probably to a 4-2-3-1. I don't really use a 4-1-2-1-2 or the second variant because I've never really used it. I've always used a 4-2-3-1 or this new, well, not this new formation, but this formation, this FIFA just seems to be wicked. So my opponent's got a corner here with Ryan Bertrand taking it. Let's see what he can do. He's changing it to Sterling though. Let's see what he can do. Whips the ball in, and nothing comes of it. Hopefully we can get a cheeky counter attack on the way. We pull the ball back with Sanchez. We've got Sonaldinho on it, taking his sweet ass time, which we like. Sanchez on the ball again. Drills it through to Andre Gray. Oh, defender cuts it out in the nick of time. Still 1-1. We're 65 minutes in. It's not looking great, is it? It's been quite a boring game. What I've noticed as well massively from my main account. So my main account, as I said, I've got like a hybrid between Liga and La Liga and French players. I've noticed how fast they move the ball around compared to this team. When you play with them and then come to this, it just feels like your players are like, well, it feels like they're walking. So it's not ideal. I'm not trying to blame it on why I'm playing bad, but it is why I'm playing bad, so I'm blaming it. But we'll just have to live with it. But also, if any of you have packed a Team of the Year, send me a photo of it or let me know. I think it's wicked. If you can pack one, it's so rare. And I've watched, since it's come out, I've watched so many YouTube videos, big YouTubers that are trying to get it. And like Nepenthez, he spent 55,000 FIFA points, and he didn't get a single Team of the Year attacker. It's like, I can't conceive spending that much FIFA points on a chance. It's ridiculous. But these guys have got the money, haven't they? So they've got the money that brings views in. It's something that I will do in the future. But now I'm not going out and buying 55,000 FIFA points. Absolutely no chance. Don't even want to buy 500. But so once we get to that position potentially, then we can start doing some big old pack openings, which is ideal. Cool. So we get a free kick, and we're in the 77th minute. It's not looking too promising, is it? 1-0 77th minute. No real clear cut chances, and the ball's just kind of hovered around the centre there. but we do win it back in the middle with Son there. He plays a little ball through to Andre Gray. He tries to take it around defenders, but there's too many surrounding him and we can't get it forward. Down comes my opponent. I tried to hit him with a cheeky little tackle there to stop his momentum, and then for some reason I kicked the ball out. Terrible decision. Don't know what I'm doing. As say, if you're watching this, you probably think I'm absolute dog shit. I'm not. We'll put some more gameplay in so you know I'm not dog shit. Anyway, ball goes through. Poor ball. We're in the last 10 minutes of the game now, so we do really need a goal. As it would be ideal if we could start our divisions with a win. We don't want to be struggling through Division 10, do we? That's ridiculous. But nearing the final minutes now. My opponent's going through. Bakayoko's there to drop a big tackle in. And we play the ball off. Son to Gray to Narsing. He holds the ball up, which is nice. He loses it. No, he doesn't. To Sanchez. Sanchez bangs it. Goes out for a corner. Last few minutes now. Every little shot corner counts. We're going to go near post. It's a poor corner, but the ball goes out. It doesn't. It does go out. We get the ball, and we're going to throw in. Here you go. Sanchez making the run. Nope. Oh, how have I kept that? That's poor. It's a horrible cough I've got. It won't go away. I've had it for about a week now. I just literally cannot shake it. But not ideal, is it, guys, at the end of the day? The ball goes through to Gray, to Narsing. He holds the ball up. Gray gets it. And yes, 90th minute. We go through 2-1 up. And we could take the W here. All we've got to do is defend from this kickoff and see how it goes. My opponent, he's quite good. He scored his kickoff goal before. We defend well. The referee blows his whistle. That's full time. Our divisions, we're off to a win. We're happy with that. 3 points in the bag. We only need another 9 points, and we've won the division as such. I see 400 coins, 2-1 win. We're quite happy with that, if I'm honest. Especially because I've still got 25,000 coins in the bank. That before the next divisions game, we could heavily upgrade our squad in most areas, or we could buy a standout player. But I say I'm going to put it out on Twitter, so if you want to follow me, it's Casual Online Gaming on Twitter too. So yeah, hit the follow button on there. I'm going to drop a tweet out, and if you could reply and let me know who you want upgraded in the team or some ideas, and I'll just pick what I feel is the best one, maybe an inventive one as well. But for now, anyway, thanks for tuning in to another video, guys. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and peace.